Well, hello. I hope you're all fit and well and stuff like that. We're back. It's Dave, Jill, Vandromeda's Travels, all of that kind of stuff. Straight in with it. First and foremost, need to say a big thank you to everybody that's made sensible suggestions and comments over the last 3 or 4 videos.
Absolutely. Yes.
Man,
Thank you.
You've got no idea how helpful it's been. Or, frankly, how costly. Let's run you through it. Right at the very beginning, I'd noticed for donkey's ages caravans going by with a face mask on, and I wasn't sure about it, so we asked about it, and just about everybody said the same thing. You need to go to Specialised and get a cover from Specialised. So this has a ribbon. They can't see me, can they?
No.
No. This is a Specialised cover. I'll tell you what, they don't half pack it well. It's in lots and lots of packing. Lots and lots of packing.
Do you need to get it out? You want to get it out.
I want to get it out.
You want to get it out.
I want everybody to share in the joy of getting it out. For there is much joy in it. Well, I just want to say this actually. Oh, come out. It better be as good as you lot said it was. I've snapped a nail. Where's Benson when you need him? There we go. Right. Come out. Damn thing. Dog thinks I'm talking to her, and I'm not. Right. There we go. I bet they didn't pinch the end and roll that on. There we go. So there we are. Mahoosive ginormous with, it says here, what is it? Quick fit clipping system.
Good. Slide
it up your slots. Grab handle access.
Excellent.
Wonderful. Stone chip protection.
Well, yeah, that's what we've got it for.
That's what we've got it for. Window and locker box access.
Okay.
So you can get the things you don't need when you're driving. Own lights visible.
Do you leave it on when you parked up?
I don't think so.
If it's got window access.
Do you leave it on when you're parked up? Oh, yes, because you can zip either side, you can drop it down. So if you're just
like
doing an over,
screen.
like a silver screen, which we'll talk about in a minute, silver screens. I suppose if you just parked up overnight somewhere and you don't want to clart and fart and carry on and taking it off and on and stuff, you could just zip it down to say out and then zip it up when you go to sleep. It's body armour material.
Yep.
It's got a 1-year guarantee. It's made in Britain, NCC verified, 5-star on Trustpilot, Specialised covers. And this one has got, and I know, it's got the Coachman logo embroidered onto it. What can I tell you?
And then of course we've now got 2 cover.
No, this is the front cover. But it also has the hitch, the A-frame cover. Yes. Which means we've now got 2, one for Kimberley and one for Coachman.
Yeah. Kimberley gave us one.
Kimberley gave us one. I think they'll want to see theirs used, but I like the match it. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'll put it out the way.
We can use both. We can rotate.
We can. Right. Which brings me on to, because Jill mentioned silver screens.
Yes, I did.
Rather earlier than I was imagining it would happen.
Sorry.
Yes, so rather earlier than I thought, given that Jill's mentioned silver screens, here's what's going to happen. We are going to the Harrogate Motorhome Show. That is on the 14th?
Yes.
15th and 16th of March, not very far away. And while we're there, we'd rather like to meet 2 people. And one of them could be you.
Or 4, if you're in 2 groups.
Well, 2 groups of people, 2 couples, 2... I'm not re-recording this. This is the 3rd bloody time. Right. Bottom line on it is we've got 2 silver screens to give away. The silver screens that we have used, but they're in cracking nick. and they are amazing. Now, for those of you that are in caravans that don't know what a silver screen is, it's like a torn cover, but you put it on when you go to bed, and it stops your windows from getting misted up.
Yeah.
We've never had misted windows when we've had the silver screens on. We have one that fits the Mercedes Sprinter, and we have one that fits the Fiat Ducato. So there are two up for grabs, and here are the requirements for you. One, you've got to pick it up at the Harrogate show.
Yes.
Because I don't know any other way of sorting this out without getting involved with couriers, and that's just too much of a clout and fart and carry on. That's the first thing. Second, you must be subscribed. So if you aren't now, do it now, and then you'll qualify. Third, you need to leave a comment in the comment section, which is down there, and say either Mercedes silver screen or Fiat silver screen. That's it. Any other comments, make them separate. These are just for they're the ones that'll enter the draw, because what we'll do, I believe you can get these random pick a comment things, and we'll randomly pick a comment, and we're going to pick the comment on, when are we going to pick it? Because we've got to get a video out to tell people they've won, and this is the last video before you go. Right.
We'll contact them.
Yes, we'll get in touch. So, but everybody else won't. I tell you what we'll do.
So organised.
We're working this out. Working this out on the fly. What we'll do, we will pick the winners, the two winners, on Monday, and we'll do a quick live to let you know who's got what, and then you'll know for fair. You know. Then if it's just a day trip, you won't have wasted. Well, you won't waste your day trip going to the show anyway, will you?
No.
It'll all be fun. It'll all be fun.
Yeah, usually a good show.
It's usually an excellent show. I always look forward to it since the first time we've been.
Yeah.
We've met a lot of people there that have become friends. Not talking about the motorhome miles at all, are we? No, not at all. Not even slightly. So yes, there you go. So comment either Mercedes silver screen or Fiat silver screen. Make sure you're subscribed, and make sure that you can get to Harrogate to pick it up and be available on Monday night for a live at 8 o'clock, if I can make it work, where we'll do the draw and let you know who's got what. Fair? All right? Cool. That's that out the way. Other things that have happened since last we saw you, as Jill will doubtless confirm, I have been fretting myself mad about those damned Alco wheel locks. Now, the motorhome miles came to see us, and Jez knows what he's doing, doesn't he? He's a proper engineer, that lad. And he showed me what was happening when the suspension settles. It's on a swing arm. So if you think the wheels, the spokes are like that, or the 12 o'clock spoke is like that, right? When it goes up, because the van's here, when the Caravan goes up, the wheel turns. When it goes back down, the wheel turns again. It's not as much as that, because the swing arm's not quite that long. So that's what's happening. It's not actually the wheel turning on the axle, but it's turning on the swing arm that's doing the turn. And I thought, right, it still doesn't make it easy. And I've been griping that much. Watch your nut, Mrs. Dawn. We've got these. Bought a pair of these. Full stop security Caravan wheel lock. Wohnwagen Radklemme. That's German for Nemesis Ultra wheel locks. And I'm going to fit those, and that'll be a whole other video, because again, brand new to it. So if I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. In fact, if I can do it, a squashed slug that's been run over by a bus can do it, can't it?
I wouldn't go as far as to say that, no.
Would you not?
Nope.
Oh, I would. Yeah, what Jill's not telling you is that I'm, generally speaking, not allowed tools without supervision, and not her supervision, but somebody that knows what they're doing.
Well, thank you. Implying I don't know what I'm doing either.
Do you know what you're doing when you're messing about underneath the Caravan?
Oh, well, that's different.
No, it's not different.
You just said tools.
Yes.
So there you go.
So there you go.
Yep.
What else have we done? Oh yes, we've got the hitch lock. Thank you to everybody for saying get the Alco hitch lock. We have an Alco hitch lock that's locked onto the hitch at the minute. So we're about as secure as you can get, although I'll freely admit when I've been looking at all these various different security devices, there's some I really want to play with. You never know what might happen. And we're going to a show where they probably sell them, so yes, speaking of which, there's a number of people have reminded me that fodder exists down there, so this will probably be a journey where we don't load any food into the van.
Well, yeah.
Because fodder exists and we've had food from there before, and it is utterly lovely, isn't it?
It is.
We like it a lot. It's very, very nice. So that's what's going to be happening. We're going to go down to Harrogate. We are staying on the Harrogate Caravan Park, which is right beside it. I don't know what pitch we'll be on. I do know though, and this will be funny, I'm sure it will, because we've never done this on a caravan. We shall be taking our Dometic Club Air 440S awning and trying to put that up, and yes, of course we will video it. So we'll find out whether it's a divorce in a bag.
If you're staying on site, don't laugh at us.
No, if you're staying on site,
Come and give us a hand.
come over and give us a hand, aye. And I'll tell you for why I think this is going to be interesting, because you know YouTube seems to know what you're thinking. Have you noticed that?
Oh, just anything. The internet knows what you're thinking.
YouTube and Facebook and all the rest, they all seem to know what you're thinking. And for some reason, YouTube has thrown me video after video on the Telter Lounge full awning for caravans, to the point where I know it inside out and it looks absolutely fabulous, and it gets you going, I think I want one. So we're going to put the porch awning up and see how that goes, and then no doubt there'll be a discussion with my darling wife to say, do you not fancy a bigger one? So there's the question for you people, if you don't mind. Have you got a full awning on your caravan? Did you have a porch awning before, and which do you think is better? The other thing we've been looking at is canopies, isn't it? It's like a baby awning, I suppose, because we haven't got a wind out on this, and we're used to having a wind out awning.
Yeah, and we use that a lot.
We used it an awful lot. So when we're down at the show, we're going to have a look at, I mean, the canopy is a definite, isn't it? If they've got the right one.
We'll see.
With sides and a front.
We'll see.
Gentlemen, that phrase, we'll see, we like to think that it means we'll see, we'll have a discussion. But ladies, does it really mean no? Is that what it really means? Tell us, don't be honest. All you ladies, be honest. Does we'll see really mean no?
We'll see.
You're nasty to me, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
You're
Terrible.
Not. Anyway, quick preview of the show. It takes place on the Yorkshire Showground, which we love. It's great down there. I've done all kinds of stuff down there.
Yeah, very dog friendly.
It's very, very dog friendly.
Inside and out.
What she said, inside and out. Which is just exactly how beautiful you are, darling.
Oh.
Inside and out.
How can you tell you want to buy something else?
It's worked before.
Yeah, but my pockets are only so deep.
That's true. And you've got short arms, you, coming from Yorkshire. What?
Get on with it.
Indoors, there'll be lots of higher end van conversions. There usually is. There's normally like a whole Dometic stand. There's all the little side stalls that go around there, flogging glue and bags and hats and stuff like that. The cafe is canny. It's a very, very canny cafe, isn't it? It's
and there's two or three. Well, there's the big one inside.
Yes.
And then there's two or three.
There's a food court.
You know, wagons and stuff.
Yes, usually up the top right hand side as you stood at the building end. And I would love to think that the Thai one's going to come.
I don't know.
It would be lovely if they did.
I've not seen them there before.
Because I'd be 43 stone by the time we're finished. Aye. And you've got all kinds. There will be bazillions of motorhomes and caravans there for sale. And I mean bazillions, because most of the dealers are up to here with stock, and some of them beyond. There are many at the moment are not taking part exchanges.
Well, they're not, and there's some I've heard of aren't even getting the 2025.
Yes, there's some haven't got 2025 stock in yet, because they still haven't sold the 23 and 24 stock.
Yeah.
I was watching a video last night of a couple that wanted a particular chausson, and they wanted the 2025 chausson, and the dealership that they went to, I won't mention their name, only had 23 and 24 stock, and said they weren't ordering any 2025 until the 23 and 24 stock had gone. This may be time to get a bargain if you're looking, so get yourselves down to Harrogate for that. If you do go to Harrogate, we're going to be there Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and we're on site from the Thursday through to at least the Tuesday and possibly the Thursday after.
Well, we'll see.
Because this is, we'll see.
Yeah.
We're seeing an awful lot, aren't we?
Well, yeah. That's what we're going for, to see.
We'll see about that. No. Where was I before you said we'll see? Oh, yes. We're maybe there a week, because this is going to be, to a large degree, a tester of how we can use the Caravan, my mobility scooter and the Vito in order to, so we might go and have a look into Knaresborough and Skipton and Shipley and all places around the northern end of Yorkshire that are within an hour's drive, because that, I think, is how it's all meant to be used. So there you go. That's about the size of what's happening, and why I am so thankful to everybody for helping us out as much as you have, because I can't believe how helpful people have been.
I know. Really
it has restored my faith in human nature.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is an unusuality, isn't it, really? What else was I? Oh, yes. Into Retirement, who is a recent subscriber. You know, at the end of the video, there's a little song that sings "We're Out." Well, I wrote that with some help from AI, and there is a full track. What you hear at the end is just the end, and he said, I want to get a copy of it. So what I've done, it has been uploaded. It is under our channel teaser. I will drop a link to it because it's unlisted. I'll drop a link to it in the description section, so that if you want to go and have a listen, you can. And what I might do, because I think I can, on the end card, I'll try and put a link to it on there as well. I don't know how many I'm allowed, but if I can have 3, I'll do that. So that you can have a listen to the full song and see what you think. It's free.
Oh, yeah.
Now, no doubt somebody will say, well, why didn't you sell it if it's that good? The end of my career as a working person was as a recording engineer, producer, sound engineer, and so on and so forth. And over the course of my 36 years, is that how old I am?
Yeah.
Let me put it like this. If you listen to Radio 2, you've already heard me. I've been involved in music since I was just a wee bit lad. But if you've listened to Radio 2, it's 99% sure you've already heard me. I was a drummer, so you wouldn't have heard my voice. Great shame, really. But there you go. I've spent my life selling music, and I want to give it away now, so there it is. It's there for anybody that wants to have a listen. And if you know how to download. And if you want to, in fact, if you want to use it on your own videos, please feel free. But it does mention these two and me. Finishes Dave, Jill, Kira, and the open old my friend. Yeah, all of that. So there you go. So we've done all of that. What else is that? Remember?
That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
We've done it all.
If you can't make the Harrogate show and there's something in particular you're interested in, let
Yes.
us know, and we will try and find it for you and let you know.
Yeah, we'll have a look round.
Yeah, what's what.
And who's who,
Yeah,
where's
absolutely.
where, and how much is how much.
Yeah,
Yes?
yeah,
Right. There you go. So there you go. That's how we're giving back. Yes?
absolutely.
Right, we'll see you on the next one. But until then, enjoy the roads.
Enjoy the skies.
But most of all, enjoy your lives. Because life rocks when your living room rolls. Cue music. Bye.
Rocks when your